The 4 years Gold Rush fans have been captivated by Parker Schnabel, not just for his ability to unearth millions in gold, but for the drama surrounding his personal life. One of the biggest unanswered questions: why did Parker refuse to kiss his girlfriend Ashley Yu on camera? It wasn't just a simple kiss. It became a full-fledged competition among the crew, with cameramen doing everything they could to catch the moment. Above whiskey was even offered as a reward for the first person to film the affectionate exchange, but Parker wasn't playing along. So was his reluctance just about keeping things private, or was it a sign of deeper cracks in their relationship? Could the pressures of fame have driven Parker and Ashley apart? Let's take a closer look at what really happened behind the scenes. For Parker Schnabel, eating lunch was never a big deal. It was a quick break in the middle of grueling work days, usually spent shoveling down food before heading back to mining. But when Ashley Yu joined him, everything changed. Suddenly, lunch wasn't just about food, it became an event. Parker had already been hesitant about bringing Ashley to the claim. Time alone was already hard to come by, and with the cameras constantly rolling, privacy was nearly impossible. He knew what was coming. You guys and your Gold Rush obsession, that's why you're famous, isn't it? Ashley teased. No, I'm famous because I mine. Parker replied, the cameras weren't there just for gold. The crew wanted drama, and nothing makes reality TV more interesting than a romantic moment caught on film. Soon it became a game: who could get Parker and Ashley to kiss on camera first. The winner would walk away with a bottle of whiskey, and the crew was relentless in their pursuit. Come on, guys, just one kiss. They kept pushing. Parker, however, wasn't budging. I can't let anyone cash in on that, he insisted. Even Ashley seemed amused by the game. She playfully tried to help the crew, leaning in to tease Parker into giving them what they wanted, but he shut it down immediately. Stop it, he warned, catching on to their scheme. I know what you're trying to do, then do it, Ashley challenged. Nope. Why? Because I won't give it to them. Some things are just best kept private. And just like that, the big Gold Rush kiss never happened. Parker held his ground until the very end, and the bottle of whiskey remained unclaimed. But looking back, was this moment more than just Parker's stubbornness? Could it have been a sign that their relationship wasn't as strong as it seemed? Did the cameras push Parker and Ashley apart? Ashley Yu first entered the Gold Rush universe in Season 7 after meeting Parker in Australia in 2016. Their connection was strong enough that Parker invited her to spend the summer mining with him in the unforgiving Alaskan wilderness. At first, everything seemed to be going well. In a 2017 Maxim interview, Parker praised Ashley's impact on his season, saying Ashley was a huge help. I don't think she gets quite enough credit for how well the summer went. She is great to be around. She is great for me, and she is just a really cool chick. But despite the positive words, things weren't as perfect as they seemed. Being part of Parker's world meant more than just emotional support. It meant physically demanding work, long hours, and most importantly, having their relationship play out on television. Every glance, every moment, and every potential kiss was up for public consumption. Could the constant scrutiny have played a role in their downfall? The big kiss competition was just one example of how little privacy Parker and Ashley had. If the producers were willing to turn something as small as a kiss into a game, what other pressures were building behind the scenes? Ashley may have played along in a moment, but was she secretly frustrated? Was Parker's refusal to show affection a sign of deeper problems in their relationship? The real reason Parker and Ashley broke up by Season 8, cracks in Parker and Ashley's relationship were starting to show. Fans noticed that Ashley's presence in the show was decreasing, and by Season 9 she was gone entirely. Parker finally opened up about the split in the Season 8 finale: win big or die trying. And the truth was simple: he hadn't put in the effort. As successful as our season was, there was, for me personally, one pretty big failure, he admitted. Ashley and I broke up. I just never made the relationship a priority. I didn't make her a priority, and honestly, she deserves A lot better than that admission confirmed what many fans had suspected. Parker was too focused on gold to focus on love. Mining came first, and everything else came second while Parker was open about the breakup. Ashley took a different approach. She disappeared from the gold rush world entirely, scrubbing any mention of Parker from her social media. She continued sharing glimpses of her life, her love for animals, and her time volunteering as a veterinary nurse, but never addressed her time on the show. Her silence left fans wondering, did she leave because of Parker's lack of effort, or was it something more? Could the pressures of reality TV have pushed her away? So why wouldn't Parker kiss Ashley on camera? Looking back, Parker's refusal to kiss Ashley on camera may have been more than just a personal boundary. It may have been a sign of where their relationship was headed. In the moment Parker said it was about privacy, some things are just best kept private, he insisted, but fans can't help but wonder, was it about privacy or was it about priorities? While the big kiss competition may seem like a silly reality TV stunt, it highlighted the fundamental truth about Parker. Schnabel mining will always come first. Maybe Ashley wanted more than that. Maybe she wanted a relationship that wasn't just squeezed into the small breaks between gold mining. Maybe she wanted someone who wouldn't hesitate to show affection whether the cameras were rolling or not. Whatever the reason, Parker never gave the crew their moment, and in the end he lost Ashley too. Now, years later, that bottle of whiskey is still sitting on the shelf untouched, just like Parker's chance at making it work with Ashley. Parker Schnabel is one of the most successful gold miners on Gold Rush, pulling in millions of dollars in gold every season. But despite his success, there's one thing he hasn't been able to strike gold with: his love life. At 30 years old, the Discovery star is still single, and fans are wondering, why can't Parker Schnabel get a girlfriend? Recently, Parker opened up about his struggles with dating, why his work makes relationships difficult, and his hopes for a family in the future. Parker Schnabel's work makes dating nearly impossible. Mining for gold isn't just a job for Parker, it's an all-consuming lifestyle. Unlike most people with a 9-to-5 schedule, Parker's work takes him deep into the wilderness for months on end, where he and his crew battle extreme weather, equipment failures, and the constant pressure to strike it rich. In a recent interview with People magazine, Parker admitted that his unusual job makes it hard to explain what he does to potential partners. I try to explain it in a way that doesn't sound like Mad Max, Parker said, laughing. It's hard to explain that without it sounding like some dystopian, insane world. I'm in the woods, and you're living in bunker, washing rocks, looking for little shiny rocks, and that explanation doesn't exactly impress on first dates. Then it makes dating incredibly difficult. They're like, what do you do? I'm like, I don't know, he admitted. Unlike most reality TV stars who enjoy the glitz and glamour of fame, Parker's life is anything but glamorous. It's long hours, dirty work, and extreme isolation, something that doesn't make for an easy relationship. The last time Parker had a public relationship, despite the difficulties, Parker did manage to find loved ones. In Gold Rush Season 7, he introduced his then-girlfriend Ashley Yu, an Australian veterinary nurse. She quickly became a fan favorite, working alongside Chris Doyle in the Gold Room and bringing some much-needed balance to Parker's high-stress world. Parker later admitted in interviews that Ashley played a major role in making his season successful. Ashley was a huge help, he told Maxim in 2017. I don't think she gets quite enough credit for how well the summer went. She is great to be around, she is great for me, and she is just a really cool chick. But by season 8, their relationship had ended. Parker revealed the breakup in the episode Win Big or Die, confessing that he was at fault. As successful as our season was, there was for me personally one pretty big failure, he admitted. Ashley and I broke up. I just never made the relationship a priority. I didn't make her a priority, and honestly, she deserves a lot better than that. Since then, Parker has remained single, and it doesn't look like he'll be in a relationship anytime soon. Parker Schnabel wants a family, but not anytime soon. While Parker may be single now, he has made it clear that he does want a family in the future. However, he doesn't see that happening while Gold Rush is still on the air. I do hope to have a family and a life outside of TV.